Coach Bergner. We're still here at CrossFit Santa Cruz, the new CrossFit Santa Cruz. We have a new challenge this time. We've got 3 males, 3 females, varying ability, varying levels of experience, and we're going to give you an hour, like a CrossFit class. They're coming in, and we've just spent the morning on the snatch with those 2 athletes, and so we're going to focus on my guidelines to you are clean and jerk or jerk, and your call. And we want to take advantage of these this 1 hour athletes. How do you handle the diversity of experience, and how do you bring out the most advantage in 1 hour using the Olympic lifts?
Okay, yeah, that's that's a challenge obviously with any gym, but the nice thing about having six athletes, and I know I have a lot of bars, so that I can set an athlete off to the side, maybe over in the corner, and watch out of the corner of my eye. You just got to kind of get the feel of what each athlete is going to do. So since we are starting out with the clean and jerk, and I know you've told me you'd like to get the jerk in there, for my purposes I'm going to start them out in the clean first, and I'm going to do a front squat just to identify their positioning. Again, I get back to that stance, grip, and position again. I'm going to identify their positioning in the receiving position for the clean. And if that all is good, I'm going to go right into the jerk. Probably go into the jerk with the PVC pipe, just real quick with the footwork, real fast, and then work the jerk maybe from the racks, or using 2 people to hold the racks up or hold the bar up and taking the bar off, so I can work the footwork there. So I'm sure we can get it done.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to be that tough.
Okay, good. Well, let's do it. All right.
So the very first thing that we're going to talk about is when that bar is racked up on the bar or on the rack is that grip. And to start out, I like to see you take at least a minimum of a thumb grip. Come on over here just a second. Minimum of a thumb grip from this knurling and smooth part. That's minimum. Preferably even another knuckle. That wide. And the reason I like that is because it allows me to get my elbows around faster on that turnover in the clean. Okay? That's number 1. The next thing is that bar needs to be very high on the shoulders, because that's where you're going to receive the bar in the clean, and that's where you have to jerk the bar in the jerk from that position. You don't want to have to do more work than you have to do and have the bar down here. You want that bar way up on the shoulders, right against the throat, and that is exactly the same position that you're going to use in that receiving position for the clean. So what are we going to do? You're going to come up, you're going to address the bar, you're going to give me at least a thumb length, preferably a thumb length and a knuckle. You're going to come underneath that bar, you're going to get it up on the shoulders, you're going to have the grip on the bar. I'm probably going to ask you to take your hands off the grip, off the bar, and I'm going to ask you to squat. I'm going to ask you to squat, 2 people to squat at the same time. I'm going to be able to watch you, each one of you. I'm going to have you do 2 or 3 reps with your hands off the bar. We're going to rotate through that quickly. The next set, we're going to go with the hands on the bar and the fingertips back, making sure that our wrists are loosened up so that when we go into the clean that we have a good high position in receiving that bar. All right, who's going to be my first guinea pig here? All right, let's go ahead and get the grip first, at least a thumb and a knuckle. Place the bar up on the shoulders, come underneath it. Okay, higher up on the throat so you're choking yourself. Step back, Dave. Take your hands off the bar, put them out here in front. Okay, leave the shoulders up there. That's where the bar needs to be on the clean. All right, take a deep breath and squat. And stay down there. And stand. And squat. And stand. Feel that position where the bar is right now, because that's where you're going to receive it. And squat. And stand. Rack the weight. Come on back. And next through. Let's go. Quickly. Good job. All I'm looking for here is position. Okay, good. Take your hands off the bar and squat and stand and squat and stand and one more and squat and stand. Good. Rack the weight. Next person. Make sure I have a wider grip than you think, because I'm telling you right now that's going to be important on the turnover. Okay, let go of the bar and squat and stand and squat and stand and squat and stand. Go ahead and rack the weight. All right, nicely done. Very good. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the barbell now. Same thing, you're going to come underneath it, but now your fingertips are on the barbell. Your fingers are up there. The coaching point is the placement of the bar on the shoulders. Again, the lower the bar is on the shoulders, the harder it is on my wrist, and it's longer for me to jerk. I have to jerk it farther. So I want you to get used to receiving that bar high on the shoulders, and even when I use the hook grip, when I turn that bar over, I will release that thumb so that my fingertips are holding on to that bar. All right, so let's come on back. Make sure I have my grip squared away, and go ahead and get under the bar. Just take one step back. Right there's good. Move your feet out in that receiving position, and take a deep breath and squat. Keep the elbows up, drive your elbows up, stretch, 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 and stand. Elbows up, one more, and squat, and elbows up. Stretch out those wrists and stand. Last one, and down, and drive the elbows up and stand. Good. Rack the weight. That all looks really good. That's outstanding. Coaching point here is as we're coming up, that position that we're getting in right now is the same position that we want to receive the clean. So as you're working on these sets now, this feeling, that's how I'm going to receive the bar. So when your fingertips are back on that bar, I've got the hook grip, but I'm pulling myself under right into that front squat. So as you're doing these, feel the feet right now as I'm squatting, because when I go to clean the weight, that's going to be exactly the same position that I'm going to coach you from. That's why I start with the front squat first and then go to the clean. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the weight. Good positions, and squat. Beautiful. Stand, drive the elbows up, and squat, breathe, and stand, and squat, and stand. Rack the weight, last one. Nicely done. Okay, wide grip, high on the shoulders. Feel the bar in your throat, looking good, and squat, and stand, and squat, and stand, and squat, and stand. Rack the weight. Good job.